Yes! Of course, for live. Second win of the season, finally. 3 points. I'm glad. Not totally convinced with the performance, but it was a lot better than what we've been seeing the whole season. A lot better than the past 6 games or 7 games or 8. Um, but we've got 3 points, and Nurkovic is back. As you can see, the header of the YouTube video, Nurkovic, Samir Nurkovic has scored his first goal of the season for Kaizer Chiefs. Second start, because he came on. But anyway, who cares? We've got our points, 3 points. Finally, we're up to 10th now from being in the relegation zone. PSL is so unpredictable and so weird, but we're 10th now. And if we win against Cape Town, I think playing, is it Cape Town City? We're playing Cape Town City on the weekend. We'll actually get into the top 8, so anything's possible in the Premier League and the new DStv Premiership. Completely unpredictable, but it's coming together. Today we saw a much better game from Kaizer Chiefs. We saw a much more passionate team. We saw a much more dedicated team. A different side, obviously, from Gavin Hunt's previously picked side, mainly because a lot of the players are out with injury, especially Billiard and some of our defenders. But a lot more youthful side, I guess, which helped a lot, I would say. And I think that's what we all have been complaining about and been wanting to say, it's been a long time coming, long time coming, where we've been struggling because a lot of the senior players haven't been bringing the experience to the side, and we have all these young players, these youth players, people from the MDC who have been waiting to get their chance, and today was their chance. Macheke played well. Happy Mashiane, even though he only had like one half, he performed so well in this game. And there's a number of players that I can mention, but also Cardozo was special today. Our defending still needs work. Our defending really needs work. Amazulu could have scored about maybe 4 goals against us, but at times our defending, especially from Cardozo, was brilliant. He made really good late tackles, and I say late, not tackles or plays, but late tackles to get the ball, and he won them. Akpe was solid as well today. He was simple, controlled on the ball. He needs to keep the defense more organized, though. A lot of the times when they had their crosses, Amazulu kept winning the ball. Amazulu also made it hard for us, let's be honest, because of the very physical game. That was disgraceful stuff. I want to talk about that soon. But that football, that physical football that they were playing, as much as I appreciate physical football as the next person, sometimes there is a limit. They were just, it was just intentional. They knew that we were already a depleted side. They knew we already had players who were injured. They knew we were weakened side because of all the injuries. And now we have more injuries because we saw up to 4 players get stretched off in our game, I think. 3 or 4, I would say. Ngizana, Zuma, Mashiane, and there was one more. I can't remember, but there was one more who came off injured. Too many injuries. But as much, I see a lot of the comments are coming through. Hey, Kaizer Chiefs Mexico in the building. What's happening? I'm seeing all your comments. Thank you guys for your comments. Before anything, don't forget, like this video. Thank you for watching Amagosi for live. Give us a like. I can see you all out there watching and giving your comments. I will get your comments in a few minutes. And also, give us that subscribe button. There's a subscribe button in the bottom there, the corner of the screen, that red one. Subscribe to Amagosi for live, please. We're also on social media at Amagosi for live, LIVE, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook at Amagosi for live. So back to the game. We are 10th now, thanks to the winner from Nurkovic. So happy to see Nurkovic back, scoring the goals, bringing the passion, bringing the fight as well. We saw a scuffle between the players of Amazulu and Chiefs, and we saw that heat coming into the game. We need players like that. I was telling Master P, shout out to Master P, he's also on Twitter at Master P. He needs to calm down. He's going to get a red card. But we haven't been seeing enough of that. We haven't been seeing enough of that passion and the hunger from Kaizer Chiefs. We haven't been seeing enough of that fight and that die hard, put it all out there on the pitch for the team, bleed for their jersey. We need that. And I got that from Nurkovic today. He wants to be a Chiefs player. He wants to win. He wants 3 points. But I want to let me get back to how physical this game was. Amazulu were just kicking us all over the park. It was a disgraceful piece of refereeing. Safa, we're still seeing poor officiating. Every week we see the same things, the same mistakes from the referees. I mean, how can that tackle on Mashiane was definitely a life-threatening, career-ending tackle. He went in hard there, like away from the ball. No reason for him to do that. And the referee just been like, oh, okay, no fancy yellow card. That is any FIFA referee will tell you that is a clear red card. Anybody, everyone watching the videos on my page as well, go to Twitter, go to @Amakosi for live. The video is there. If you haven't seen it, it is awful. It's a leg break. And that's why in the second half, Mashiane, who was showing us some flames in the first half, was showing us some great stuff in the first half, who was contributing to a lot of the attacking play in the first half, was all down to him. And we were so happy to see him back. And now he come off injured in the second half. It was quite sad. But now the other thing is it kept happening. There were injuries, there were tackles all the time happening on Zuma, happening on Nurkovic. The fight, broke out as well. There were tackles happening on what's his name? Not Kambule. Oh, Parker. Every player of ours was getting tackled. I can't remember the other players, but every time the referee was doing nothing about it. I mean, he was giving yellow cards, he was giving red cards, and I don't know if how they submit maybe some kind of application or submit some kind of disciplinary thing after the game, like a report to SAFA. But I think Chiefs need to file this complaint to SAFA that this referee did nothing, and then I hope that some kind of disciplinary commission has a look at what he's done in this game. Because every time it happened, no one got a red card in this game. They kept tackling us, they kept kicking at us, they kept going at us, and apparently that's how Benny plays. But it doesn't mean you should allow it. That is not something you should allow. Otherwise, some of our attacking set plays, set pieces, it was coming together at the end. I think Kambule could have scored at least 2 goals. Nurkovic could have scored a second one. We really performed today, and I don't know why people saying we played poor. I mean, if any other team went up against Amazulu, who was strong like that and tackling us all over the field, they would have given up. But we stayed in the game. We didn't give up. We kept our heads up. We stayed in the game. We limped all the way through the game, and we won the game. So I'm happy for the 3 points. Be happy with the 3 points. Back the team now. Nurkovic is back. Nobo came on and he performed. He held the ball down. He kept the game in control. Bacchus is back as well. We should be happy that we're seeing some of these players come in with all these injuries. Maybe Gavin Hunt is getting the clearer picture now that we are, a developing side, and we have developing players who want to play for this team, who would give everything for this team. And the points will come. It's coming, guys. It's coming together. The plans are coming together. The team that we put on today was much better than any other team I think we played with this season. There was more pace to this team. There was more passion in this team that I've ever seen. And people are saying, Parker must go, Parker must go. Parker did what he had to do, and he did it well today. maybe he won't play in the next game, but he probably will, obviously, because there's a shortage of players and there's so many injuries now. Rama still is not, for me, a first team starter, I would say. I'm hoping when Matoho comes back, Rama gets, pulled back to the bench. But for today, he was okay. He wasn't fantastic. Rama wasn't fantastic, but he was okay. I thought the defense was okay. There were times they just gave me a heart attack, but there is a lot of work that needs to be done. Agay also needs to do better in midfield. And our youth players, Jabulo Blom also came on. He also tried to keep the game, keep the team grounded, relax on the ball, take it easy. So I'm happy with the performance of the players. I don't know why some of the guys are upset. I mean, it's scruffy and it's messy, or I don't know. You can say what you want to say, but I'm happy that we got 3 points. That's all we should be happy about right now. People are going to be upset with the way we, performed, and the way that we got through. But I can see someone here in my shot. Anyway, sorry about that. People are going to say we performed poorly, but we got the 3 points. We're desperate for these 3 points, and I'm happy we got it. I don't care how we got it, because this helps ease off the pressure of the players. It helps bring the confidence up. It helps the manager also, buy him some time maybe. I mean, I'm happy with Gavin Hunt being the coach of Chiefs, but he hasn't had it easy because he doesn't have the players he wants to perform the job that he wants. So let's take the 3 points, guys. Let's be happy with it. Let's just embrace this thing. Let's enjoy this moment for the next 4 days or whatever, because it's been a long time since we haven't won a game, guys. It's our second win of the season. Shameful, disgraceful for Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, we should be fighting for the premiership like we were last season, but let's just take this win. Let's just take this win. Let me go to some of your comments now. I'm going to start from the bottom here. Edmund, you're saying we played well. Is this how you want us to play? Not me. I want us to be swift in attacks and be proactive in getting the ball back. Jabulo, we didn't play perfectly. Okay, I'm going to say we played well, but we played better than what we played, how we played last week. Because not just last week, the last 5 or 6 games, the defending was just shocking in the last couple of games. Today we were okay. I'm not saying this is how I want us to play, but I'm saying I'm happy with the way that we fought in this game. Is that better? All right. And I think we're missing that fight. We're missing the passion. And Samir brings that as well. Adrian, love you, bro. Thank you, Mexico. Sharp. Thank you for that. One day we'll have you on the channel. Hopefully you'll be able to chat to us, and we can chat about the game and have you on our platform. Mora de Rey says, Agay played better at centre back. Rama should be playing at 2 because Ngizana leaves a lot to be desired. The least said about Kumbule, the better. I really cannot wait for the season to end. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see the season end. I want to see us perform. I want to see the plan that Gavin Hunt has for this team come together. I want to see this team perform. I love this team. I love watching this team, just like every one of you. So I want to see them succeed. Agay is a great hard man, much better than Katsande sometimes. And I think you just give him time to settle into this team. We've given him a season almost, but he didn't get enough game time. But now he's getting almost every game. He's getting a chance, an opportunity, and I think Agay will become quite crucial to the side. The PSL DC actually must suspend Sikakane. Absolutely. That tackle was just disgraceful. If you haven't seen the tackle, go on to @Amakosi for live on Twitter. It's there. And follow us. Give us a follow, please. We love hearing from you. There's content every day from me and from our channel about Kaizer Chiefs news and video content. That's what we do here. Kaizer Chiefs fan video content. Jabulo and Lovo, that amazed me as well. What amazed you? Also, why did our players only arrive today, this morning in Durban? Why didn't the team come in yesterday? I think that has to do with the COVID restrictions and the COVID safety restrictions. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. But it didn't matter. We got the 3 points, guys. Let's be happy with the 3 points. Let's be happy with the 3 points. Come on, man. All these things they're just trivial things. Let's not worry about it. Great passing game the last 10 minutes of the game. Prior to that, okay defending and holding of our shape. Nonetheless, we'll still need to work on some things defensively. Spot on, Sichle. I absolutely agree with you. The last 10 minutes, we should have finished them, and that's where we're missing. Or you could see Nurkovic was tired. He wasn't running for the ball sometimes. Some of the other players, Kambule, Nobo, Blom, Bacchus, they need to be more lethal now. They need to learn. I mean, all of them actually haven't been playing regularly, but we need to finish teams. We need to completely destroy them. We could have finished them 3-1 today. 3-0, actually, sorry. The horrible, Jabulo, give me a hard time. The performance was horrible. Let's be honest. We have played better in the past game before Mattersburg. We only started to play after introducing our midfielders. You're right. Great assist by Sitebe. Okay. Anyway, Nurkovic goal. Wow. Yeah, true. Great to see Nurkovic back. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the win. Let's go out there against Cape Town City. Let's get these players resting again. Let's bring in some fresh legs. There's people on the bench who came on today, didn't get injured. I'm worried about Zuma. He's going to be really important for us because for the next 2 months we don't have Billiard. So we're going to need Zuma. We're going to need Mashiane. That's also worrying. So Zuma's injured. Castro's injured. Mashiane's injured. Frostel is still injured. The line, Gezana got injured as well. Katsande's out with COVID. Matoho is out also. But that's also just because, family, personal matters. So we need the players to be refreshed, and we need young guys to come through. And Gavin Hunt is doing that. Matseke came in. Matseke was brilliant in the midfield today, alongside Age and Cardozo as well. So we need to be proud of what we saw today. It wasn't the best, but we held on to an early goal. I didn't watch the match, Terry says, but how did Mashiane and Zuma perform? They were great today. Zuma, I don't know whether it's just idiots on Twitter giving me a hard time about Zuma or Chilozi, but he did well today. I mean, he was getting kicked a lot. They kicked him all over the park, which means he was a threat. Benny and his Amazulu soldiers kept kicking him down because he is an important player for us, and he did make the difference. Mashiane in the first half really, really was important for us. He really showed, promise on the left where Kamabeliet usually plays. But it was unfortunate to see him go off the field. It was pretty sad, to see him go off the field injured after that dreadful tackle. So please, whatever you're doing, guys, let's at the Safa, go onto Twitter, at Safa, bombard them with, comments about that referee, because that cannot go unpunished. And the player, they need to not just suspend, but there's a fine. I think there's a fine that they do introduce for certain things that players do that go unnoticed in games. So that needs to be rectified. Any more comments for you guys? I'm just gonna. Oh, my phone's over here. See what other comments I missed. Yeah, anyway, to wrap up, my man of the match. I want to say, as like what I think the official man of the match was Cardozo. He did play pretty well. He made very important tackles and headers, and he got his body on the line, put his body on the line. He always, every tackle, every ball he was fighting for. I was happy. I was completely happy with his performance today. So I would give Cardozo also my man of the match. Someone else who wasn't far behind him. Who was your man of the match? You guys tell me, who was your man of the match? Because we had Mashiane, even though he only played half a game, he was quite important. I would say Macheke as well was good in the middle. Agay was also good. So our defense really did the things today. I don't know what else you guys prefer, but thank you for watching Amakosi for live. We'll try and bring more comments on Twitter. So if you are on Twitter at Amakosi for live, tell us your thoughts there about man of the match, what you thought of the game, what you thought of the referee, the red card at Amakosi for live, LIVE on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget, like this video, guys. Please, there's a little like button there. There's a thumbs up. Hit it, smash it. Give us all that love. Thank you so much for watching Amakosi for live. Hit that subscribe button. There's a red subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. Hit that, and we'll keep bringing you more Kaizer Chiefs fan content. Maybe next time also one of you guys, can speak to you here. And if we can get opportunity to have a chat right here on the YouTube channel. Cardozo was the best defender, says R-Cube. So thank you for watching, R-Cube. Thank you for your comments. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching Amakosi for live. We'll be back tomorrow maybe. Let's see what developments there are. We'll talk about some injury updates. We'll talk about some transfer news, even though we transfer banned. Talk about anything Kaizer Chiefs. Anything you guys want to chat about, message us and let us know. Thank you for watching Amakosi for live. Peace and love.